Alright, let's take a look at the 1970s, 1980s LeJour automatic day-date chronograph, stainless steel with PVD coating. This is model number 7000 and was made by Heuer as a private label project with LeJour. LeJour was a French distributor for multiple watch brands, and from time to time did projects just like this. If the model looks familiar to you, it's because there were a couple other brands that featured the exact same design, same case, same bracelet, same movement, everything. Of course, the Heuer Pasadena, a very collectible model, is the exact same, and also the Porsche design or Orfina version, which was worn by Tom Cruise as Maverick on the movie Top Gun. Just a very cool, very rugged tool watch from that era. 41mm case. It sits up a bit high because of the automatic chronograph model, or caliber 7750. The watch is PVD coated over the entire case, including the case back and bracelet. As with all these old vintage tool watches, the PVD is pretty much destroyed on every model that you can find, but the patina, especially on the case, is actually kind of nice. Just that slight wear through, you can see the brassing or the steel coming through on the edges of the case, the crown and the pushers. The PVD on the case back is almost always entirely worn off or pretty close to. The bracelet, as you can see on this model, is pretty banged up. It's a standard 3-piece bracelet. Not much to it. It's comfortable. It has 19mm end pieces. So if you are looking for extra straps, 19 is the way to go. The clasp is a standard single fold with adjustable clasp there. You can just adjust the spring bar to adjust the length. Of course, the links are also removable, just regular pin style links. The bracelet on this particular model, maybe all of them, was made in Italy, which is kind of interesting. But standard clasp, case is very robust. There's not much that you can throw at this watch it can't take. Plenty of nicks and dings on this one. The crown is brass, which is actually kind of nice. You see the PVD worn off there. That's pretty common with these models. You can see the number 7000 on the case back. So that is the model number. These watches were not serialized. Here I have it on a vintage Perlon gray strap, which I think is beautiful with this model. Although the bracelet is comfortable, I'm just not a huge fan of the worn through PVD look. I can certainly stand it on the case, especially with this particular case, how the wear is nice and even. But I don't like the big blotchy sections of PVD missing from the bracelet, so I prefer to wear the watch on a strap. I love the dial. It's vintage, it's tritium, it's bold. There's no guessing what time it is. It's easy to read. And paired with this oversized case, it's just a nice watch with great wrist presence. I love the orange chrono runner hand as well. Now let's take a quick look at the obligatory wrist shot. You can see the watch has really good wrist presence. It's big, it's bold. My wrist is just under 7 inches, and you can see the watch is showing up great.